Charity is a beautiful thing. It is powerful, magnificent, and amazing the way it can grab hold of us in life. For Richard and Denis, that happened in the hills of Toluca, Mexico. Richard was there to deliver a wheelchair to a 17-year-old girl named Letty. She had polio. She's never walked a step in her life. That morning, Letty's mother carried her into the chapel, and Richard wheeled her out. That single act of kindness gave her the chance to live a fuller life. Letty was able to work, get married, and have children. Richard knew because of his own accident how valuable that independence was, and that just one wheelchair wasn't enough. So he started the World Access Project. He has provided hundreds of people with wheelchairs, crutches, and walkers. They can move through life because charity is a beautiful thing.
In 1997, I was living in Colorado, and a friend of mine who was a pastor invited me to come to this area, to a little town called Dolores Hidalgo. I didn't speak any Spanish, and they asked me if I could come down and bring one wheelchair with me to maybe give away to somebody. In a room about the size of this warehouse, and people started crawling in on their hands and knees. People were pushed in wheelbarrows, people using branches of trees for crutches. And I just decided somebody needs to come down here and take wheelchairs. And so I started coming down here once a year and started giving away wheelchairs. The people that work with us most of the time are people that have received wheelchairs or people that have disabilities. And so I'm blessed to be able to give them a job. And the thing that really helps is they have a compassion for the people that they give the wheelchairs to.
Hay muchas personas que llegan con habilidades, nunca han visto una silla, nunca han visto más de allá de sus paredes, y cuando les ayudamos, es una satisfacción personal.
But about 5 years ago, I came to the realization that if I just went there once a year and never went again, who would do the follow-up? What happens when the wheelchair breaks? So 5 years ago, my wife and I decided to focus on one country. Many of the people come here to our warehouse. Sometimes we go to the very rural communities and we give them the equipment right where they live. The person we're going to see today, on his paperwork, it doesn't say what his disability is. But we know that he's 32 years old. He can crawl.
Ya nació con sus piernas dañadas. Nació con sus piernas pegado. Esto a la espinilla de ambos pies.
When we go to someone's house to get a wheelchair, we try to make it a great experience for them, not just giving them a gift, but getting to know them, getting to know their family. I think within a week, he'll be really good at this chair. We want to teach people to be independent, to be self-confident. We want to teach them to be able to live the life that you and I would normally be able to live in the United States without even thinking about it. We teach them art, we teach them music, we teach them all kinds of things. It's kind of like a big family.
I would say the heartbeat of this organization is the passion that all of us have to make a difference in the lives of other people.
Ladies and gentlemen, CNN hero Richard and Denis.
When I broke my back 35 years ago, I thought my life was over. But I have learned that this wheelchair is an opportunity to make a difference. There is nothing better than to serve God and help others. For those of you out there who have a disability, never give up. And for everyone, I encourage you to help others. God can use all of us. Y mis amigos en México, ándale, vamos.